Disclaimer, I'm not good at the game and I'm only showing you guys technique. So if I miss or stutter, I am very sorry. Alright, I'll let you continue with your video. Yo, what's up? Is everybody? It's me, Icy, and today I'm going to be showing you some more mace mechanics and tricks that will help you win fights and destroy overpowered players. And I'm going to also be showing you why Elytra Macing is kind of broken when it comes to servers and other gameplays. Make sure to like, subscribe, and maybe more videos will show up like this. First thing we're going to be talking about is the mace enchantment. See, there are multiple different mace enchantments. Well, besides, unless we're only counting the actual ones that only apply to mace. If we're talking about the only ones that apply to mace, there's density, wind burst, and breach. To understand it, let's get right there. Breach is an enchantment that goes through armor. Basically, the higher go won't really matter. It just goes through your armor. Wind burst is an ability that, well, not ability. It's an enchantment that wherever you hit your enemy, it bounces you back up with the enemy. Here's a demonstration. See, if you have a mace with no enchantments, like this one right here, see how it only has density, right? Which we'll get to what that does first. It won't bring me to the ground, it won't bring me back up. But if you hit someone with the wind burst ability, well, enchantment, it brings you right back up. Which is good for if you need to get long combos and speed chains, which we'll get into later. Now, like I said, density. Density is an enchantment making it so the higher you fall, the more damage you do. Well, technically lower, but we'll get more into that later. See, normal mace wouldn't do that much damage. You fell for 2 blocks, but with density mace will makes your mace do more damage to the enemy, making it so you do more attack damage and more easy kills. Also, if you didn't know, you know mace, how to use it. But mace are crafted with heavy core and breeze rod. A breeze rod you can find in ancient. I'm joking, guys. You can find it in Charles Chamber. Yes, you can find Charles Chamber by getting keys to the spot, and then you can find a potion and complete the raid, and hopefully get a chance of getting a key and get a heavy core. Heavy core you can use to craft the mace. And enough of that rambling. Let's get into stuff that you actually care about. The mace mechanics. See, if you were to go into a regular fight with density mace, you don't want to miss. Like, missing is kind of bad. Like, most people would prefer when firework rockets over density mace, but I don't. I mean, over a freaking one charge mace. Well, it's good, but it can be prestigious to hit it. So the first thing we're going to teach you is pro catching. Hold up. Let me restock my inventory. Let me restart my inventory though. Real quick. 3, 2, 1. Okay. And now that I'm fully restocked, I can do more demonstration of some of the things. First thing we're going to teach you, like I said before, is pro catching. See, most people would normally do that because they think that going fast is better. But if you go too fast, you might overthrow it and make it go diagonally. Which there's also a way to counter that, but I will be going with that in the next video. You say you want to go not as fast, but fast still. So first off, use your throw wind charge. Well, if you want to, you don't have to. There's 2 ways to do a pro catch. There's the boost, where you go like that, and boost yourself even higher. And there's regular one, where you go like this. So first thing you want to do is throw Enter Pro. And right when it's up in the air, throw wind charge immediately. So once you do it, it should look like this. Using that to come back at your enemy and hitting them. Now, if you have hitbox mod, use it, it will make your hitting your enemies a lot easier. Now, once, as you see, I do mostly this one, which is easier. So, first off, also, little lesson. Always jump when you throw a wind charge at your feet. It makes it go so you go higher, okay? So, when you jump, so first thing, you want to throw a wind charge, jump, and do the same thing you did with the first bro catch. So, it should go. See, I overthrew it that time. That's because I went too fast. Like I said before, don't go too fast or you might overthrow it. But if you get it perfectly, you can hit one of these. And hit. Well, I missed, but... Okay, I suck. Editor, cut that out. No, I'm joking. But seriously. It makes it so you can do it. But you can hit them for a higher place, and probably that's the immediate totem. If I can hit it. Now, the next thing we're going to get onto is Elytra. See, the Elytra, you probably know what it is. I'm not going to explain Elytra. But if you don't know how to use it with mace, basically there's multiple ways to use it. Firework mace and wind charge mace. First thing you could do, I want to tell you is, if you throw a wind charge and do this, you go way higher than you would normally go. See, this is it without it, and this is with it. Oh my god, I fucked. Making it so you glide in the air more. But there's also another way to make it go even higher. This is alien wind charge. Basically, so when you go down, you throw the wind charge and boost yourself back up. Kind of like bee hopping. Making it so you can go up to, so you can get to your enemy quicker. So like this. Oh my god, I fucked up. Or if you need to do a quick escape. Now, I see a lot more people prefer to use firework moves, which I'm good at, just not as good as I am with the regular, without it. But we'll be learning about that later. There's also another way, which is called spear mace. If you probably know Minecraft, you probably know about it. It's basically where you use the spear to boost yourself to your enemy and mace them. As I said, I don't really do spear mace. Well, I do spear mace, but not on Bedrock. I do that. If you want to see that, I'll have it in my next video. Or if maybe you want to learn some other mechanics. But anyway, back to the video. Let's get back to what I was doing, okay? Another way to also get air is if you do this. To glide, basically gliding. Another reason why most people use elytra macing is basically because say if your enemy is all the way over there. If you use wind charges or firework, you can get back to your enemy and hit them. I mean, if you have good aim, like someone. But yeah, once you get a hang of it, you get more combos. I'm not really good at it. I'm just doing this. I just know the mechanics. Alright, now let's get into the breach combo. Let's get into the combos, because I know you guys don't care about how to use it. You probably right now how to use the mace. Alright, first combo we're going to learn how to do is dive bombing. Basically, go up in air with so basically, you want to use your pro catching thing that I told you before. Pro catch up in air, use elytra and mace. Dive straight down and hit them. Now, if you repeat this, there's a chance they'll get used to it and adapt. Which is why there's another thing called backstabbing, which we'll learn about that when we come across actually swapping. You can also do this with dense breach base, but it's not as good. I mean, like, it's good, but it's not as good. You know what I mean? Also, I suck with it for some reason today. Yeah, but let's turn into the actual good metas that I know you probably want. The metas that will probably get you a lot of kills, a lot of dumb juicy kills. This, like stuff like that. That is a wall pro. Okay, that's a wall pro. Basically, making it so you can easily get on top of your enemies. Now you have to be quick, or else they'll notice. So, yeah, if you just mess up, you wait till you like show like you're doing that, they're probably gonna move out the way. But if you get them like really quickly, like, oh my god, I forgot the wall, like that. Elytra Mace, yeah, it'll get him easily. Now another thing you could do is this. Is if you get him on the right, or grapple, which grappling will be another video for Java stuff because it's a little bit more complicated. These are basic. I'm showing you guys the simple things right now. So, now, I know that I was gonna show you guys firework mace, but firework mace might be a little. I'll show you guys like what you guys will probably be able to do, like that. Like that. That will be in the next video, okay? But right now we're gonna show you guys the samples, okay? Now there's also another meta called downwards protection. Basically, you boost yourself back up and hit it. If you're fast enough, you can make it so you can do a quick extreme boost, which I know how to do it, but it's not as easy as it seems. Especially if your enemy's in the front of you, you mess it up. Like that. That was a super boost. It's really good, really cool. And if you actually manage to hit it, you're guaranteed to get a point. So basically, hit them first, throw it down, and it boosts you up really high. Make sure the wind charge hits the moment you teleport down. Okay. Or basically just make sure the wind charge doesn't hit the ground first. Yeah, if you hit the ground before the wind charge does, you will be boosted up high, very, very high. This also can be mastered with the pro catch, which makes it way too hard. Also being turned into a chain. Now, you probably heard of breeze swapping. Breeze swapping is basically where you hit someone with you have your sword out, right? Switch to your breeze mace and you sort of push back to your sword while jumping and creating, making it do a breeze swap. I haven't fully mastered it yet, but I know someone who has, which I'll ask if they can. And they'll teach you a lot more stuff than I know how to. And yeah, before we go, I'm gonna show you guys one little more thing, which will guarantee to help you get killed in a fight. See, if they're angling on you, and they're above you, I'm gonna switch this kid to diamond armor real quick. Cut up. 3, 2, 1. See, since most of the time when you're fighting, you fight with diamond armor, it makes this more easy. If your opponent is like above you, which since this is just a practice spot, like of course it's a practice spot. The link for the map will be in the description. If you throw a wind charge, right, and your opponent goes up higher, you can do 2 more things. Say if you and your opponent both, right? If you have a chance, if you like arc quick enough, right? Well, let me get into a combo with it so I can actually show you guys. I think I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay. Oh my god, bruh, this sucks cheeks. Oh, that's the more of my lights. Oh my god, I almost got it. If they go above you, you can aim at their feet and still hit them, which makes it so you can boost yourself right back up. But there's also a chance that you boost them up at the same time, which we all don't want that to happen. So be careful while doing that. Also, it's harder to hit if you're like right there, unless you're actively speed chaining. Unless you're actively speed chaining, don't go like right inside the look like this. See, if you go like, right inside their hitbox, it will make it so it's harder to hit. Unless you're like I said again, speed chaining, which if you're watching this video, should not be able to do that. And if you do, then why are you watching this video, twin? Why are you watching this video? This is for beginners, not the pros. But I can't really hit speed chains that often, so also I don't do that. Okay, that's for a later video. But yeah, again, if you can get like that, I would say like stay at least this many blocks if you want to get like a good hit for them. Also, bridge 1 might be actually good if you need like small combos. If you want to hit small combos, yes, really good. But if you want to hit long combos, then no. So pick and choose. Why did my game get delayed? Hey y'all, is this y'all? Delay in my. Why am I getting invited constantly 26%? I've already mastered like the whole fact that throw one charge. Oh my god, that kid's really freaking spam it. I'm sure that someone's gonna make it way like that. But yeah, if you're gonna throw that, if you're gonna like do like one charge like that, you gotta have like the most crazy time. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe. Please, we're almost at 300 subscribers. Alright, bye guys.